Hi guys, welcome to another video of Blues Unscripted. And in this video, I'd like to continue my series of who Chelsea needs to sell and who they need to keep amongst the players they have right now. It's a no-brainer that Chelsea needs to sell players this coming summer, so that way they can trim down the amount of players they have in their squad. I believe 24 to 25 players are manageable, but when you have 33 like they currently do right now, it's a problem. There's a lot of talk about the dressing room not being enough for players. Players are like on the corridor changing and all that. So a big squad like that is not manageable, especially when you're not playing European football, because we know Chelsea is not going to play that. So right now, we need to think of players to sell and players to buy and players to keep as well. So today I'll be talking about Kepa Arizabalaga and also Eduard Mendy, the goalkeepers. And as you guys have heard, pretty much Chelsea is trying to buy Onana. They're trying to get another goalkeeper. So we have to get rid of one of them. So who do you keep? Who do you sell? We have Bettinelli, we have Eduardo, and we also have Kepa. One of them has to go because it's not feasible to have four goalies at once, because goalkeepers, you can use a goalkeeper in all the seasons. I mean, in all your season, especially when you're only playing just one competition, which is the Premier League. So who would you guys like to keep? Who would you guys like to sell? And would you want us to get Andre Onana in? This is what this video is all about. So guys, if you love the content I'm giving you, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and hit that like button. Follow us on Instagram and follow us on Twitter. Let's get into it. Let's talk about Kepa Arizabalaga. Chelsea made Kepa Arizabalaga the highest paid goalkeeper when we got him from the Spanish league to the Premier League. It was so expensive, and I believe the burden of the price tag got to him, because Kepa did well in his first season with us. Second season he started to falter a little bit, and then he was dropped for Mendy. And right now we still see a little bit of him not up to par, not up to what he used to be in the Spanish league, and people are calling for him to be sold and everything. He's on a huge salary right now at Chelsea, and selling him would create salary space to get goalkeepers like Onana, who are better than him right now. That's my personal opinion. So let me share the stats with you guys. In 2018-2019 season, Kepa played a total of 36 games for Chelsea. He conceded 39 goals. He had 82 saves, and he saved 2 penalties. And he was faced with 2 penalties. He saved 1. He had 14 clean sheets. This was one of Kepa's best season in the blue uniform, and it was on fire. I was like, wow, this is a good goalkeeper and everything. Now let's go to the 2019-2020 season. Kepa, Kepa conceded 47 goals. He had 55 saves. He had 8 clean sheets. He played a total of 33 games for Chelsea. This was another good season for Kepa, and but if you notice, comparing this to last season, to the 2018 and 2019 season, it was pretty much day and night. For this, he had like 8 clean sheets, and in the 2019-2020 season, he had 8 clean sheets. In the 2018-2019 season, he had 14 clean sheets. So he did better in his first season with Chelsea. Now let's look at the 2022-2023 season, which is the current season right now. Kepa has played a total of 26 games. He has conceded 27 goals. he has had 82 saves and 9 clean sheets. 9 clean sheets. So the problem with Kepa, what everybody's saying about him, is the fact that shots from outside the box 18, he struggles with it. But when you get closer to him, like his reflexes are very good when it's like saving spontaneously. But when you shoot from outside, inside, Kepa is always struggling. Like he struggles to get that. Like if you remember that goal again, the goal he conceded against Brighton Albion, Brighton Hove and Albion, and Ciso shouldn't be beating him from that angle. It shouldn't be. I know the defenders did not do what they're supposed to do and cover and prevent Enciso from shooting from outside the 18. But Kepa shouldn't be beating from that. Yeah, he shouldn't be beating from that distance. And we've seen maybe 3 to 5 examples of goals like that. So his problem is conceding goals like shots from outside. I don't know if he doesn't see it or there was too much deflection. The ball was moving too fast, and yeah, I just don't know. But he has a problem. He has a big problem, like catching shots from outside, which is not good. So that's Kepa's stats for now. Let's get into Eduard Mendy's stats. Eduard Mendy was but from the French league to the Premier League to pretty much replace Kepa. When Kepa was making a lot of mistakes and costing us games that we're supposed to win, so Chelsea felt the need to replace him with Eduard Mendy. So Eduard Mendy came, hit the ground running, and he's been so exceptional, especially in that Champions League, the 2021-2022 Champions League that we won. He was really, really exceptional and good. But injury has stopped him from playing this season. He's had a lot of injuries, and so far so good. He's only played 10 games this season, and for the longest time he didn't play until this past weekend, which he didn't do too well. Anyways, this is Eduard Mendy's stats for the Premier League season 2022-2023. He's played 10 games and he's conceded 14 goals, and he's had 25 saves and 1 clean sheet. And you can see 10 games, pretty much. If you're having one clean sheet, the more games you play, the higher your clean sheet. So he's only had like just 1 clean sheet, and then an injury struck. He came back last week, and he wasn't. You can tell he has not played for a while, because look at that goal against Forest. It was, I don't know what he was doing, if he was trying to punch the ball, catch the ball, or I don't know, but he just punched the ball so I don't even know how to describe it, but he just punched the ball to his opponent and they put it in the net, and that was it. So goalkeeper, the 2 goalkeepers we have right now, I don't know, they're not pretty much the best right now. I don't know if it's maybe it's I don't know. I really don't know how to explain it, but I'm thinking it's low morale or low confidence. I'm not sure what's going on, but they are not doing well. And if Chelsea's looking to sign another goalkeeper, this is the reason, because these 2, Mendy and Kepa, they're not living up to par. Now let's go back to 2021 and 2022 season that Eduard Mendy had. He actually played 34 games and he conceded 31 goals. And errors that led to goal was 1. He had 73 saves. He had 14 clean sheets. Now, if you look at who they're trying to bring in, Andre Onana, I could see why Chelsea wants to bring him in because he's very good with his foot. He knows how to play from the back and pass the ball. He's very, very good at the World Cup. He did well until he was sent home. But after having issues with his coach, he was actually sent home. Onana currently plays in the Italian league and is really, really good. He took his team to the Champions League semi-final right now. I think he's going to be out of contract after this season, so that's why a lot of teams want to buy him. A lot of teams want to buy him. So I'm not. Is he an improvement on Kepa and Eduard Mendy? If you look at this season, yes, it is. But if you look at the whole career, no, he's not. But he's a very good goalkeeper. And now with Chelsea trying to trim down their club, the team, trim it down. We need to let 11 players go, at least 11 players go. Should Kepa and Mendy be part of it? Should Mendy stay? Should Kepa leave? We don't know. We don't know because Kepa is on a huge salary right now, and if we're going to sell him because he's not played so well, we might have a loss when we sell him because he was the highest paid player when we bought him. So Chelsea is kind of in a conundrum right now. Like Mauricio Pochettino needs to decide. I won't be surprised if he comes in and say, "Hey, I don't want any of these goalkeepers. I just want to bring mine," and he brings Onana in. Yep, it's a possibility. We still have Bettinelli that is not playing. It can be second choice to Onana, but there's a possibility that we might lose both Kepa and Mendy this summer because none of them have lived up to expectations. None of them are playing well, and they're both on huge. And Kepa is on huge salary. Mendy wants more money, and we don't know because Mendy is asking for same salary as Kepa because it was like, if I came in between the sticks and I gave you guys a Champions League cup, you guys should be paying me as much as you're paying Kepa. So it's this summer is really it's really huge for Chelsea because we need to make the right decisions, and we need to make the decisions with balls. Like, hey, I don't want you at the club. We're gonna sell you. You need to find another club. It's because if we get it wrong this season, it's gonna affect us like the next 4 or 5 years. So who do you guys want to see stay? Kepa Arizabalaga, Eduard Mendy, Bettinelli, or do you want us to get Onana in? Like, get rid of Kepa and Mendy and then bring in Onana. And then have Bettinelli be the second choice. Or Slolnina. Let's not forget about Slolnina. He's somewhere on loan right now. We can bring him back and he'll be, I don't think he's quite ready for the Premier League yet, but he can be the second choice to Onana. So get rid of Mendy, get rid of Kepa, bring in Onana, and keep and bring back Slolnina from loan, and then keep Bettinelli. Those are going to be our 3 choices for the new season. Or you sell Kepa, keep Mendy, or you sell Mendy and keep Kepa. I personally would get rid of both of them. I'll get rid of both of them, like, because it's gonna create salary space, number one, and also we have a young goalkeeper in Slolnina, and then Onana, with his experience, Slolnina can learn from Onana, and then we just move on like a clean sheet. We're just starting from the beginnings, and that's it. That's what I'll do. But what would you guys do? I'd like to hear from you. Please go ahead and comment below, like my video, share, and follow us on Instagram and also on Twitter. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.